Teacher Talking Sports, what it does, what it do, how we live. And if you made it through week one of Survivor Pools, congratulations, because a lot of people were eliminated after just 1 week. A lot of upsets, including the Bears over the 49ers, Steelers over the Bengals. The Colts and Texans tied, so if you took the Colts, you were eliminated. We also had the Giants beat the Titans. We had the Vikings beat the Packers. So a lot. Oh, I'm sorry. And the Seattle Seahawks defeating Russell Wilson in his return. So a lot of people were eliminated. I read somewhere on the Athletic there was one Survivor Pool league that 60% of people were eliminated. I survived so luckily, guys. Like, I took the New Orleans Saints. I thought for sure I was going to be one of those people that were eliminated after 1 week. Fourth quarter comeback, they win by a point. I am still alive. So, for those of you that made it to week two, let's take a look at week two. I'll give you the teams that I'm going to go for, my pick, and like to hear from what you guys would want. So, let's take a look at the week two schedule to start. So, the Thursday night game, I don't think anyone's really going to be taking that. Chargers, Chiefs, who knows? So, when we get to it, the 1 o'clock games are really hard to pick, but the 4 o'clock games are going to be where a lot of action is, as well as the Sunday night games. So the 1 o'clock games this upcoming Sunday include Jets at Browns. Do you really trust Jacoby Brissett enough to take the Browns? I know I don't. Commanders at Lions. Carson Wentz looked good his first game, but the Lions performed well against the Eagles, just falling short. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. The Saints have actually owned the Buccaneers of late in the regular season. Panthers at Giants. Giants are my team, my favorite team, but don't trust them enough to take them yet. Happy they did beat the Titans. Patriots at Steelers. Two offenses that did not look great in week one at all. Well, those Steelers at least did come out on top. Colts at Jaguars. That might be the 1 o'clock game that might see some action. Although, I mean, the Jaguars held tight against the Commanders, are a much better coached team. Dolphins at Ravens. Dolphins defense shut down the Patriots. Lamar Jackson performed quite well against the Jets in week one. The 4 o'clock games are where it at. And a lot of the teams are 0-1, and you just don't expect them to start 0-2. Starting with the Rams at home against the Falcons. Falcons blew their game against the Saints, keeping me alive in Survivor. Seahawks at 49ers. 49ers are 0-1 after a bad loss to the Bears in a monsoon. Another looked like a subpar team, although they did beat the Broncos. Will Trey Lance play better in better conditions? Bengals at Cowboys. Bengals are 0-1, and we know that the Cowboys are without Dak Prescott. Cooper Rush will start that game. Texans at Broncos. Texans started with a tie. Broncos really should have beaten the Seahawks. Fumbled twice near the goal line. Kind of blew the game at the end, attempting a 64-yard field goal instead of trying to get a first down. Cardinals at Raiders. I expect the Raiders to win, but not confident enough to take it. Bears at Packers. Another 0-1 team in the Packers that you fully expect to come back and win. Alan Lazard, let's hope he's back if you do take the Packers. And two Monday night games. Tennessee at Buffalo. The Titans did beat the Bills last season in what was a great game. They stopped Josh Allen near the end to secure the victory. And Vikings at Eagles, two teams at 1-0. Both offenses played pretty well in week one. So what do you like? I'm going to be my first choice. Well, my choice is going to be the Denver Broncos. I fully expect them to come back. They're at home this week. And the Texans had a sizable lead against the Colts in week one, but blew the game. Did end up with the tie. But I'm going Broncos with my first choice. My next two choices would be the LA Rams, my second choice. I don't see the defending Super Bowl champs going 0-2. And I'll say the Green Bay Packers, team with the best record in the NFL last season, I don't see going to 0-2 as well. Spreads are a lot bigger than they were in week one. I believe the biggest spread in week one was 7.5 or 8. This week we have the Rams favorite by 10.5, the Packers, Bills, Packers and Bills favorite by 10, Broncos favorite by 10, 49ers favorite by 9.5. So we have a lot more sizable favorites. So let me know in the comments who you plan on taking in week two Survivor. I will be taking the Denver Broncos. Hopefully, when I do this next week, I'll still be alive and we could go over our choices for week three. But don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe, like the video, share the video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.